Joyce won a Golden Globe for her moving performance in the miniseries George Wallace and received rave reviews for her portrayal of troubled supermodel in the HBO movie Gia. Take a look. And they didn't because she was dying. It was very sad. Her new movie, Playing by Heart, opens nationwide January 22nd. Please welcome Angelina Jolie. How are you?
This is so fun, wow.
Isn't it fun?
Like being in Disneyland.
Kind of. There's toys, there's snack cakes for the audience.
Oh.
Are you a junk food person? You don't seem like a junk food.
I'm a big junk food person.
You are?
You
see, I knew I would like you. Favorite junk food? Bar none?
No, Twizzlers.
Twizzlers. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm a big like licorice and things I can play with. And,
yeah. No chocolate on there.
No, I'm not a big chocolate person.
You go to a movie theater, you get the popcorn?
I get everything. I get the sour things and the I
You
get
like
everything.
those sour warheads? Yeah, you can eat those?
I love those.
I cannot eat those. Such a wimp.
I gave those to somebody once and they got so mad at me. They took it very personally.
Well, no one told me that it was that sour. Somebody gave me one of those once too, a little kid, and then cracked up as I was like choking. Exactly. The clip that we showed, movie Gia, that was the first time I think that I've ever seen you in anything. Had you done a lot of stuff before that?
Yeah, not a lot, but yeah, a few things. Yeah.
That was your first sort of starring vehicle, would you say?
Yeah, first time I did. I was responsible if it failed.
And it didn't fail. You were wonderful in it. Did you know the story of Gia before you took the role?
No, I learned about her. I wasn't really aware of her, but I knew enough, and I really actually avoided the role for a while. I got the script, and it kind of affected me, and I thought it would just be a lot to take on, and I didn't think I could. I didn't want to confront those things, and I didn't want to do it, and I didn't know if it would be done right. Thought that they would take a model story and the heroine thing, and they could just make it very. Just do it badly, so I was really nervous.
But they did it really well, HBO, and you were so amazing in that.
Well, thanks.
Angela, you really were, and I was there at the premiere, and I saw you. I was too nervous to go over.
I know, I saw her there, and she left, and I thought, man, she hates it.
No, I didn't. I looked down your aisle.
And she's just gonna leave.
No, look, I walked down, and I look at you in your aisle, and I looked down your aisle, and I was like, then I was like, okay, I'm a dweeb, and she's cool, and I just kept walking, you know?
I actually did go home thinking that maybe you couldn't like, say something like bad or
No, you were with like some really cool looking guys with like long trendy hair like kind of guys, and you're you, and I'm like a little dorky Kmart me, like there's the cool girls in school, you know what I mean? I don't know, I was nervous, but you were brilliant in that, you really were.
Oh God, thank you.
Now, your dad, John Voight, here's a photo. Did he encourage you to go into, did people know that? That's her daddy? Oh, well, there you go. Her dad is John Voight. Did he encourage you to go into the acting field, or?
Yeah, well, I think he didn't kind of say one way or the other. He just kind of stepped back, and I think he knew it was one of those things that I had to just do it and not be influenced by it, because he knew that it was a hard thing, and he couldn't promise that I would succeed, and I don't think he wanted to, throw me into it and see me fail. So I think he was nervous for me.
He must have been very proud of you when you won the Golden Globe. What was that like for you? I mean, it was a great year for you, boy, wasn't it? And do you like those award ceremonies? Do you like going to those? I hate having to get all dressed up.
Oh no, I'm terrible. I am so wrinkled right now, and we took about 20 minutes to figure out where to put my microphone. But no, I was so nervous that night that I got that outfit together at the last minute. I didn't even know I could be up for this award, so I was actually shocked when I found out I was nominated, because I didn't even think there was a category for me. But we got the dress and we ordered the shoes, and they showed up that morning, and I was with my mom. I put the dress on, and then they said, "Well, go in the light and let's see, how it looks, and how when they're going to take the pictures." And I stood there, and they all just went, "Oh God!" And I said, "What?" And it was completely see-through.
Oh no.
And so I had to put like 3 pairs of nylons on and some makeup in certain places so it wouldn't. And then my shoes didn't fit at all. They were just totally sliding off me. And so I called my mom, and she came over with a nail and a cheese board and a hammer, and tried to nail my shoes together. And then a girlfriend came over with some. It was pretty bad. So
your mom came over with a nail and a cheese board and a hammer on the way to the Golden Globe. She's like shoe tinker.
Really good.
Come here, Angelina. Did she fix them?
We actually, yeah, it actually did help.
Yeah?
She's very inventive, my mom. But yeah, it was just very funny. And then so I was so nervous when they called me. I was just, the only thing going through my mind was I just hope these shoes just stay on and my nylons and the things, and I just didn't want to fall apart. So.
Well, you were wonderful in that as well. And you have a new movie that's coming out December 30th in LA and New York, and then it's re-released wide in January. That's for Academy consideration, right?
Yeah.
And what's this movie about?
Oh God, it's about love and relationships and life and death. It's a really great. It's a big ensemble piece with Sean Connery and Jenna Rollins and Madeline Stowe and Dennis Quaid and Gillian Anderson and Jon Stewart. It's huge. Ellen Burstyn, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful story about people. And so I'm kind of this just really crazy person, which was fun for me. She's very just out and nuts. She's some kind of like, I don't know, she's some kind of mix between Elvis and Jim Carrey and I don't know.
We have a clip of you in this, Elvis and Jim Carrey. Take a look right here at Angelina Jolie, which opens on nationwide in January. Take a look. That movie, Playing by Art, opens nationwide in January. And I wish you continued success. You're a phenomenally talented young lady.
Oh, do I have am I done? Because I just had this thing that I wanted to give you. Do I have 2 seconds?
Sure,
or
you do.
Rolling, I think.
No, go ahead.
Okay. My father always draws little things for Christmas for the family and writes little poems. And he knew I was coming on, and he just loves you, and he wanted me to give this to you. So he drew this little picture of you and wrote this little thing, and I'll try to read it as best I can. So Dad, if you're watching, forgive me if I don't do this right. Rosie's an angel sent down from above to rescue the kids in the theater, and she does it with smiles, and she does it with style, and a dance step thrown in for good measure. When you go on her show, she will give you her heart and make you feel just like a million. By the time it is done, you will have so much fun, you will think that you spent time in heaven.
Oh my God, that's so sweet.
That's for you.
Thank you very much, and thank him very much. Yeah. That's really beautiful. Now, was that too painful to do?
No, that was fun.
It was easy, right? I hope you come back again.
I was so nervous.
And you did great, Angelina. You did great.